Hi everyone, welcome back to Dinner and Sugar. Today we are going to prepare lime and thyme lamb, and the first thing we're going to do is prep our garlic. Just put your knife into garlic and pull it down. Knife in and pull down. Go all the way around. We need about 10 to 12 cloves, which you're going to sliver up nice and skinny. Okay, now that I've loosened up all of my garlic, I'm ready to take it out. And you see it comes out pretty easily. So just continue to take all of the cloves out. In no time at all, I got all of the cloves out of that head. Now it's time to cut them into slivers. Make sure you get out the brown parts, and we need them nice and thin because we're going to make our slits into the meat. This is a quick tip from Dinner and Sugar. You see I have a snack bag there, and I'm just grabbing the lime zest, and that snack bag full of zest will go back into my freezer. Okay, I juiced the lime. We have a 1/4 cup of fresh lime juice. And here's another quick tip. Here's our bay leaves, and they came right out of my freezer also. It's time to season this lamb. So let's take it out, and we're gonna make some really deep slits into the lamb. Make sure you get the slashes really deep because once we put in the garlic, it can get pushed out a little bit. Okay, there's all the slashes on both sides, and now it's time for the lime juice. We're gonna put a little bit of salt in with the lime juice because it's our first layer of seasoning. So just dissolve the salt, and then we're gonna mix it up, and we're gonna spoon it inside the slits, because if we put it all over, it would just get burned on top and really overly caramelized. So make sure you just put it inside the slits, and then after that, we're gonna do the garlic. Make sure you get the lime and salt into each of the slits individually. Don't spread it on top because it'll overly caramelize. Get both sides of the leg with the lime and salt. Next, stuff in the garlic. And after the garlic, just pop off little heads of the thyme and stuff it into the slits on top of the garlic. The flavor is gonna be so excellent. Okay, there's our little thyme heads going in. And make sure they go in nice and deep because they can pop out. Let's drizzle a little bit of olive oil over top. We just want our Greek seasoning to stick to there, so get a nice coating, and then put a generous coating of salt. We really need this for the flavor to go through, and since it's on the bottom, the salt can get a little bit diluted, so be generous with the salt. After the salt, make sure you get a really healthy coating of black pepper also. This is important for the flavor, and look, there we go. Now, we're going to put the lamb leg inside the pan because I don't want the seasoning to come off on the cutting board. So first, we're going to put down our bay leaves and our rosemary, and then put the seasoned side down in the pan. Season the face of the lamb just like you did the other side. Stuff in the garlic and the thyme, and then we're going to season with the olive oil and our salt. Now I'm just drizzling with a little bit of olive oil, and I just want to pat that around because if I were to rub it, I would disturb my thyme and my garlic. And now there's our Greek seasoning. Be generous because we're going to form our crust. And there are the bay leaves, just kind of stick them on top. And don't forget the rosemary. Dinner and Sugar audience, there's something you should know about me that might shock you. I eat well done meat. If I was on Chopped or Top Chef or Master Chef, they all would have just said, Miss Abdullah, your meat was grossly overcooked, and that's why we had to chop you. That's what would happen to me. When I come back, the lamb will be in my oven. It will be roasting on 375 for between 3 and 4 hours. I don't want this to burn, so I'm just gonna put a little bit of water down in the pan. And we're gonna check it in 1 more hour. Hi everyone, this is hour 3 for the leg of lamb. It's looking really good. I still see a little bit of juices bubbling up right there, which means it has a little bit more to go. We see that I'm having some nice caramelization of the juices, and how about for fun, we deglaze with a little bit of half and half. Okay, I said half and half, but please use heavy cream. My sauce ended up being like a little weirdy, so use heavy cream to deglaze or even some water. You'll get a really good result. Let's cut into this lime thyme garlic lamb. Here is a nice piece of our lamb with the bark on it. Here's another piece, and look, and how about a little of our pan dripping sauce finished off with heavy cream. Thanks for tuning in. Here is our lime thyme lamb and a piece of spinach cheesy tear and share. Look for that recipe next. Thanks for tuning in, and don't forget to subscribe to Dinner and Sugar.